Aryabhatta, the famous mathematician. Introduction. Aryabhatta, 476 to 550 AD, is the first in the line of great mathematician astronomers from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy. His most famous works are the Aryabhatta, 499, and Aryabhatta. He was born in 476 AD in Kerala. He studied at the University of Nalanda. One of his major work was Aryabhatta, written in 499 AD. The book dealt with many topics like astronomy, spherical trigonometry, arithmetic, algebra, and plane trigonometry. He jotted his inventions in mathematics and astronomy in verse form. The book was translated into Latin in the 13th century. Through the translated Latin version of the Aryabhatta, the European mathematicians learned how to calculate the areas of triangles, volumes of spheres, as well as how to find out the square and cube root. Interesting facts. He invented zero as well as discovered many things in math and space. Made model of the solar system where the sun was the center. He found out how many days are in a year. He figured out how long a day was. Found the Earth's circumference, or the distance around the Earth. He even concluded that the moon is dark and shines because of the light of sun. He gave a logical explanation to the theory of solar and lunar eclipses. He declared that eclipses are caused due to the shadows cast by the Earth and the Moon. Aryabhatta's contribution in mathematics is unparalleled. He suggested formula to calculate the areas of a triangle and a circle, which were correct. Aryabhatta gave the irrational value of pi. He deduced 3.1416, claiming that it was an approximation. He was the first mathematician to give the table of the signs, which is in the form of a single rhyming stanza, where each syllable stands for increments at intervals of 225 minutes of arcade or 3 degrees 45 minutes. Alphabetic code has been used by him to define a set of increments. Aryabhatta is the author of several treatises on mathematics and astronomy, some of which are lost. His major work, Aryabhatta, a compendium of mathematics and astronomy, was extensively referred to in the Indian mathematical literature and has survived to modern times. The mathematical part of the Aryabhatta covers arithmetic, algebra, plane trigonometry, and spherical trigonometry. It also contains continued fractions, quadratic equations, sums of power series, and a table of signs. The Aryabhatta, a lot work on astronomical computations, is known through the writings of Aryabhatta's contemporary, Varahamihira, and later mathematicians and commentators, including Brahmagupta and Bhaskara. This work appears to be based on the older Surya Siddhanta and uses the midnight day reckoning, as opposed to sunrise in Aryabhatta. It also contained a description of several astronomical instruments. The gnomon, Shankhu yantra, a shadow instrument. Chaya yantra, possibly angle measuring devices, semicircular and circular, Dhanur yantra, chakra yantra, a cylindrical stikyasti yantra, an umbrella-shaped device called the chhatra yantra, and water clocks of at least two types. Bow-shaped and cylindrical. A third text, which may have survived in the Arabic translation, is Al-Antf or Al-Nanf. It claims that it is a translation by Aryabhatta, but the Sanskrit name of this work is not known. Probably dating from the 9th century, it is mentioned by the Persian scholar and chronicler of India Abu Rayhan al-Biruni. Education. It is fairly certain that, at some point, he went to Kusumapura for advanced studies and that he lived there for some time. A verse mentions that Aryabhatta was the head of an institution. Kulapati, at Kusumapura, and, because the University of Nalanda was in Pataliputra at the time and had an astronomical observatory, it is speculated that Aryabhatta might have been the head of the Nalanda University as well. Aryabhatta is also reputed to have set up an observatory at the Sun Temple in Tirgana, Bihar. India's first satellite named after Aryabhatta. Value of pi discovered by Aryabhatta. Thank you. By Anjali Lakra, Supriya Malhotra, and Nikarana.